Oh, hell no. I'm tripping. Ain't no final thought, bitch. Hold on. Go park around the corner. Anyway, I forgot to talk to y'all about One More Chance. I'm tripping. But after this, we done. Because I'm done with y'all. A 4-part reunion for what, Zeus? For what? Y'all, I get it. Y'all don't have nothing lined up just yet that y'all can deliver to us. So, y'all had to drag this out. It don't make sense to me though, because I just feel like y'all should have already had something lined up. Like, when y'all aired this show, y'all should have already been taping another show. I'm not gonna tell y'all how to do y'all job because I know y'all got something else coming. I'm not paying $3.99. Well, I don't pay $3.99 a month. I think I paid the $40 back in February when this One More Chance was supposed to come on, because I'm a real fan of Chance. But bitch, let's get down to this. Never mind them. Let's get down to the nitty gritty here. So, the reunion, I said that I wasn't going to do this video until the reunion ended, and I'm not. And that's why I'm doing it now. Now that the reunion has ended, now that we done got all that we can soak up out of One More Chance, I'm ready to say my piece, my final piece about it, and then I'm done with y'all with this One More Chance malarkey, unless something else come up, because we all heard at the end of the episode 4 of the reunion, we heard producers tell Yola, you want to do the conversation next? She was like, I'm down. And I'm like, hell yes, do the conversation. You now, I just said that we done sucked all we could suck up out of it, and then in the same breath told y'all the tea about how they want Yola to do the conversation. It would only make sense for her to do the conversation with Roly Poly Snack Meals tonight. It would only make sense. So I'm super, I'm like, as a fan of the show now that the show has done what it has done, I'm a little bit of a fan. Not a super fan, but I am a little bit of a fan. So, you know how you just feel like you didn't really get enough of something? So it is good to know that y'all have been thinking about putting the conversation in the works, and keeping the conversation brand afloat and going, because once y'all did the Natalie and them, like, it just kind of seemed like it just kind of stopped, and I just felt like that was kind of whack. But whatever, girl. Y'all do what y'all do. I don't know nothing. I'm just a consumer. So, anyway, let's get to it. We have the first set of girls come up, and the first set of girls was kind of like the non-motherfucking factor boos. You know, they was the non-motherfucking factor boos. So, it's like, let's hurry up and get them out the way. Plastica and Karen, y'all was it's like the same. It's like the same as when y'all was in the show. We hear a little, oh, some, bitch. Oh, bitch. Oh, this ain't me, bitch. This ain't bitch. Bitch. You know, we hear Karen not saying nothing. She speaks when spoken to. And was it me? Or did I look like, did it feel like that was not Karen? I don't care what y'all tell me. That was not Karen. That was Karen's stunt double. That was not Karen. I understand that she had surgery, but I was going back looking at the other footage of Karen, and I was looking at this footage, and I'm just like, something ain't right. Something ain't right, y'all. Something was right. That was not Karen. That was Karen's auntie. That was Karen's cousin. That was Karen's sister. But that was not Karen. Karen was sick that day with COVID, and she could not make it to the motherfucking reunion. And so they had to have somebody stand in so Karen could get her check. Because, girl, that was not Karen. I like how Plastica, she kind of got a little like, bitch, I'll really fight you, bitch, and I'll really fuck you up. Like, you don't want this. She was like, you don't want these problems, bitch. I was like, ooh, go Plastica. Plastica ain't scared. She ain't scared. Because if Plastica was scared, she'd be sitting there just like Karen, saying nothing. Bitch would probably start speaking in Spanish or Albanian or whatever the fuck she's supposed to be. But yeah, I was like, okay. But moving along, because y'all wasn't that relevant. It is what it is. Matter of fact, I'm not even finna even go down the line. All y'all hoes was irrelevant. Plastica, Karen, Wakanda, girl, what's the girl? The white girl? The white girl with the black booty? All of y'all was so irrelevant. Shira, that's her name. Shira kept trying to have her little moments of positivity. We are all women. We should be uplifting each other. This is a valid this is a very important lesson for us to learn. And girl, who raised you? She was raised in a beautiful family with him. I swear, something. She was raised by a beautiful family, but they grew up in the hood because the daddy had lost his job back when she was 6 years old, and he never recovered from it. He ended up being on crack and died or something, bitch, because I don't get it. Like, I just don't get it with the girl. But whatever. Let's move on. Let's get down to the big dogs, because it really wasn't nothing. You had Roly Poly, who was a part of both parts. She was a part of the Boo Club, the No Go Club, and she was a part of the Go Club because she had the most issues in the house and people had the most smoke with her. So her and what's the girl name? Irrelevant Games. Her and Games get into it. I didn't understand why until we was listening to Yodeler doing her IG thing, doing her IG lives. Basically, Roly Poly Snack Meals Tonight have been talking a whole lot of shit about her dead baby daddy, and you know, just all kind of just saying little stuff, I guess, that she had heard about some of the girls who had words for her. She had words for them. And some of the girls that didn't have words for her, I guess she still had words for them. I don't know. I guess after the show, she realized who she didn't fuck with and who she did. And, I mean, these girls don't really fuck with you like that, Roly Poly. You the big girl. You the underdog. You know what I'm saying? You the big bad wolf. You know what I'm saying? And you're not one of the popular girls. You know, you supposed to be the house mom. You know, that's how you supposed to be. But instead, your ass was down to the platform trying to act like one of the it girls. And I get it. You had a false sense of confidence, in my opinion. It was a false sense of confidence. The loudest person in the room, most boisterous, all this, look at me, look at me. You do that because you know that people are going to look at you anyway because you're big and you wear clothes that are not flattering for your body. But it is what it is. I like I said, when I went down to New York University and got my degree in psychology, this is the type of shit that they teach you. Roly had a false sense of confidence. And if y'all thought that was confidence, y'all followers. Y'all are followers. Y'all are sheeple. You are people, but you are sheeple. All the loud talking, all the loud mouths. I couldn't. It was draining. Like, I didn't even watch the episodes right away. I would watch them on Monday morning when I was working, so I could listen to it on a low volume. Really, all I wanted to see was the fights, because y'all had no content. Like, y'all had no dialogue. You guys weren't. It's the reunion. We supposed to be getting down to the bottom of shit. We supposed to be trying to figure out why shit is going on. Why, when Yodeler come out, why would you just start talking, running, screaming, yelling, running your mouth, yaga yaga yaga? You bring a bitch to a point where she want to run up and pop you, and that's what happened. You got ran up on a few times, and you got ran up on because of that mouth. You think because you're big that people are afraid of you, okay? But my thing is, really, you never even got up out your seat, because you're not that type of bitch. I know y'all Vegas bitches. I know how y'all get down. Y'all not about that life. I'm sorry. Vegas bitches is just not about that life. They mouth be this motherfucking big, okay? Bite be this motherfucking, okay? That's that on that. That's that on that, okay? Yodeler seemed like she been fighting her whole life. She's the type. She pretty, she light skinned, you know, she damn near white. She got a mouth on her too. But I could see her being very thorough, and bitches just wanting to poke at her just because, you know, sometimes it's that schoolyard syndrome of like wanting to, you know, fuck with the biggest person in the yard to show everybody else that you got the smoke, you got the juice, you know, when really, you know, you probably scared shitless. But she just seems like she can handle hers, you know. And I didn't even like Yodeler. Like, I did not like her until the very end. Yummy was my fan fave. for me. And then it just all switched at the end, and I just didn't really care for Yummy, and I really was like going up for Yola. And I was tired of Roly Poly. I was already ready for Roly Poly to go from day one. I felt like, again, that false sense of confidence. You are the underdog, you're the big girl. Some people may consider that unattractive or unconventional. And I felt like Mangina was the same. And I felt like you felt not only intimidated by these women, but you had one thing that they didn't have. You had confidence, heart, whatever the case. So when you have somebody who's on the show that's kind of like that, like Mangina, who is the underdog because he's a whole nigga with a whole dick between his legs, I felt like that's why you wanted to fuck with Mangina. I felt like you wanted to kind of treat him like your flunky, and I think that you thought that he was going to be up under you like this. And I think Special K thought the same thing. But really, in reality, Mangina is a bad bitch. Like, I know that some people don't see it because some people's mind don't work that way. But in his world, I'm not talking about in his mind, I'm talking about in his world, the LBGTQ, Mangina is a bad bitch. So guess where I'm kicking it? With the bad bitches. I'm kicking it with bitches who got money like me. Bitch, we wearing Hermes together and all kind of shit. Like, that's the people I'm fucking with. I'm not fucking with you. You sitting over here looking dusty, busted, full of disgusted. You big as all get out. You spilling out like a can of biscuits and all of that. Like, girl, you're a no-go. You're over there with those girls. I'm over here with the bad bitches. This video getting too long, so I'm going to cut it off. I'm going to be with my part 2. I'm going to finish this one up, and I'm going to do one more video for my final thoughts. So y'all just bear with me.